the tiger, a creature of myth and majesty. We picture its stripes blazing through bamboo forests, a phantom of the jungle. But what about Africa, the land of lions, elephants, and boundless plains? Could tigers survive there too? It's a question that sparks curiosity. Could these apex predators rule two continents? The truth is, tigers are not found in Africa. They never have been. This majestic cat is purely Asian. From the snowy reaches of Siberia to the steamy jungles of Southeast Asia, their roars once echoed across the continent. But Africa, with its own array of incredible creatures, has never been home to the tiger. This might seem surprising. After all, both continents boast incredible biodiversity. Lions rule Africa's savannas, while tigers dominate Asia's forests. Yet these two iconic animals exist on separate continents. Understanding why means taking a closer look at the history of these magnificent animals and the ecosystems they call home. The answer lies in the long story of evolution and the separation of continents. Millions of years ago, tigers evolved in Asia. Over time, they adapted to its diverse environments, from lush rainforests to frigid Siberia. Africa, meanwhile, followed its own evolutionary path, giving rise to its own unique set of predators, including lions, leopards, and cheetahs. Imagine a world before continents drifted apart. Animals moved freely, their ranges dictated by food and habitat. But as land masses shifted, oceans formed barriers, isolating populations. This separation led to different evolutionary paths. Asian tigers and African lions, though both apex predators, developed in distinct environments, shaping their behaviors and survival strategies. The tigers we know today are perfectly adapted to Asia's diverse landscapes. They are masters of ambush, their stripes blending seamlessly with the dappled sunlight of a bamboo forest or the tall grasses of a grassland. These adaptations, honed over millennia, make them perfectly suited to their Asian home, but not necessarily to the wilds of Africa. To understand why tigers couldn't survive in Africa, we need to look at the ecosystems of both continents. Asia, with its varied climates, boasts a wider range of habitats. From the steamy jungles of India to the frigid forests of Russia, tigers have adapted to thrive in extreme environments. Africa, while incredibly diverse, is known for its vast savannas, open grasslands dotted with trees. Lions, with their social structure and cooperative hunting strategies, rule these open landscapes. Tigers, on the other hand, are solitary hunters, relying on stealth and camouflage to stalk prey in dense vegetation. Imagine a tiger trying to hunt a gazelle in the wide-open savanna. Its stripes, so effective in the dappled light of a forest, would make it stand out like a beacon. Lions, built for speed and power in open pursuits, would easily outcompete a tiger for food. Introducing tigers to Africa might seem like a thrilling idea, but the reality is far more complicated. The challenges for tigers in Africa would be immense. The open savannas, while teeming with prey, offer little cover for a solitary hunter like a tiger. Their hunting tactics, so successful in Asia's dense forests, would be ineffective in Africa's open plains. Competition for food and territory would be fierce. Lions, already apex predators in the savanna, would fiercely defend their domain. Tigers, accustomed to being at the top of the food chain, would face constant challenges from established predators. Even if a tiger could survive the competition, diseases pose another threat. Africa's animals carry a unique set of diseases and parasites to which tigers would have no immunity. A new disease could decimate a tiger population still finding its footing in a foreign land. Section 5: Lions and Tigers, and history, a look back. Interestingly, while tigers have never naturally roamed Africa, there have been whispers and theories about their presence in the continent's history. Ancient Roman accounts describe tigers brought from Asia for gladiatorial combat. These captive tigers, however, were far removed from their natural habitat and offer no evidence of a native African population. Some researchers speculate that tigers might have once ranged into parts of the Middle East, which could be considered a bridge between Asia and Africa. However, fossil evidence to support this theory remains elusive. The Sahara Desert, a formidable barrier, likely prevented any natural migration of tigers from Asia to Africa. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the idea of tigers in Africa captures the imagination. It speaks to our fascination with these powerful creatures and the question of how they might fare in different environments. Section 6: Can we make Africa home for tigers? The conservation question. The question then arises, could we in the 21st century introduce tigers to Africa? The idea, while intriguing, is fraught with ecological and ethical dilemmas. Introducing a non-native species can have devastating consequences for the existing ecosystem. Imagine the impact on Africa's delicate balance if tigers were to prey on animals that have never encountered such a predator. The ripple effects could be catastrophic. Conservation efforts should focus on protecting tigers within their natural range, not relocating them to new environments where they could disrupt existing ecosystems. Instead of trying to rewrite evolutionary history, our focus should be on protecting the habitats that tigers and other endangered species need to survive. This means combating poaching, mitigating human-wildlife conflict, and ensuring that future generations can marvel at the tiger's stripes in their natural environment. Section 7. Protecting Paradise, Securing Asia's Tiger Kingdoms. The future of tigers rests in Asia, their evolutionary cradle. Protecting their remaining habitats is crucial. This means establishing and managing protected areas, combating poaching, and reducing human-wildlife conflict. Community involvement is key. Local communities must be partners in conservation. By providing alternative livelihoods and education, we can empower people to become stewards of their own wildlife heritage. Imagine a future where tigers roam free, their numbers rebounding in protected landscapes. This requires a global effort with governments, conservation organizations, and local communities working together. Section 8. Celebrating Diversity, Africa's Unique Wildlife Legacy. While tigers are not part of Africa's natural heritage, the continent boasts its own incredible array of wildlife. Lions, elephants, giraffes, these creatures define the African landscape and inspire awe in equal measure. Protecting Africa's unique biodiversity is paramount. This means addressing habitat loss, combating poaching, and mitigating human-wildlife conflict. By supporting sustainable tourism and empowering local communities, we can ensure that Africa's wildlife legacy endures. Imagine standing on the African savanna, the setting sun painting the sky in fiery hues, as a pride of lions roars in the distance. This is a scene that should inspire future generations to protect the planet's incredible biodiversity. Section 9. A world-connected conservation without borders. In a world grappling with climate change and biodiversity loss, the plight of tigers reminds us that conservation knows no borders. What happens in the jungles of Asia has implications for the entire planet. The interconnectedness of ecosystems demands a global approach to conservation. By sharing knowledge, resources, and expertise, we can create a future where both tigers and lions thrive, each in their own corner of the world. Imagine a world where our children and grandchildren can still marvel at the stripes of a tiger in the wild, a testament to the power of collective action and the enduring beauty of our planet.